Hi, today I'm going to show you the correct way to use vlookup, and I think vlookup is one of the, I would say, most of the useful function in Excel I've ever found, and I benefit a lot from using this function in my research and at my work. I find it really useful, and I would like to share with you today. There are some tutorials somewhere on the web, but I find a lot of them are really long and it's hard to read, and the Excel itself doesn't really teach you how to use them, although they have tens of thousands of functions. And so here I just really want to show you the 5 minutes version and let you grasp the idea of how to use this function correctly, efficiently. So let's say there's a huge data set you have. I just make up the number here. So the data set has a name, maybe it's product, maybe it's anything, and there's their data. For example, here just make some column price, the price for A, the weight for A, and this can really go indefinitely. So that's your data set, and today, for example, you are assigned a task by your boss, or you just want to do something really quick. So for example, today the task is to tell you the price and weight for product or item GHZ, blah blah blah, and how I'm going to find out these numbers. Some people may say it's really easy, I just find it. For example, I can just find it by H is here, or I can use the search function. For example, here we go, we find H, and I just paste the number here, and I just do it, I don't know, 10 times, and I'll be done. That should be fine, but how about your boss tell you to do 100, to search 100 items out of these, I don't know, this data set, maybe it's a company's catalog, 100,000 items. You're not going to do that one by one manually, it will kill you. So here I just show you a very quick way to do it. So if you are a little bit familiar with how to use the formula or the function at Excel, I assume you already have a little bit background before watching this video. So I just add this cell, I just hit equal, and then I will type the function vlookup, and then here just tell you to show like 4 different type of numbers you should enter for this particular function. It's really easy. So the first one you really need to know is what you are looking up right now, what you are searching right now. So it's really intuitive. So I want to look up the name G, right? So I just hit this cell, and the second value really is a table array. It's actually the data set where you are going to look up your data. So here the data set is here, right? So I can just select the data, and it can go infinitely to where your data ends, and you can select this data on a different other sheet, and I think even other files as well if they are opened together. But here I just show you this really simple example. And so here the third number you need to enter is a little bit confusing, because that reflects to the number of column on this data set. So usually, most of the time, the name of the item you are looking up will be the column 1, and all your data will be column 2, column 3, etc. And today I'm interested at price. So and price is actually column 2 on this data set. So you will look for at column 1 the name G, and the Excel found it, and then will report the column 2 of G and report 7. So now I just hit column 2 is what I'm interested in, and the fourth number you should enter, you just should enter false. Just to be really simple, there's a true and false statement, and let me tell you what will happen if you enter true. You will just do an approximate search, so it won't search the exact same name, and that will cause a lot of errors and confusions with your final output. So in short, I think you just should put false here. And here we go. So 7, and we can double check if that's right. Item number G, price 7, and the price 7 is being reported here. So I think the next step is to autofill the rest of the cell, and that's really intuitive. But I think that's where the most people don't get it right, and that's where the most error came from. So let's see what if I just autofill those cells. Oops, there's a lot of error here, and we don't know what's going on. And let's take a look. So for example, in this, when we look up E, and we see where you look up, yes, this function is really searching E, but the table array shifted because when you drag down this function to fill the cells, the table array, the data you're looking for, also shifted. So there's a really nice trick I'll show you today, is to fix the array. So you just need to put a $sign in front of each coordinate. It's both the letter or the number, and you need to do 4 of them. So basically 4 $signs, and you'll fix your table array. Okay, the number shouldn't change, and let me drag down the data. Now, we get all the data, and let's look if it no longer shifted. The data array here are fixed, and we can also see that we got an error from Z and Q, and of course there's no Z and Q here, and so you should be really confident telling your boss, okay, there's no data for Z and Q in our data set. So this is really easy way. So I'm going to write out. So the important tip is to put $sign, to fixed data, array, and importantly, 4 $signs, and you'll be fine. Okay, here I just show this quickly. 4 $sign in front of each letter, number, and your data will be fixed. That's one of the most important tips on how to correctly using this function vlookup. And now you grasp, you already got some basic idea how to use it. And for example, I just show you one more how to find the weight for them, and it's really easy as well. I guess you already know that. So let's do that exactly the same again. vlookup, and I'm going to look up G, and the table array, which is the data, where I'm going to look for it. And the column, the weight, is actually the 3rd column in this data. So I put 3, and the less data enter always is false. Okay, so before I hit enter, I just put $sign in front of every number of my data table, and I hit enter, and I drag down the data. Here we go. So this is the final report you got. I hope you find this video helpful. If you like it, please share it with your friends on social media, and let more people know how to efficiently and correctly use this function, and let this function really help our daily works. Thanks.